Network. Viewers' discretion is advised.
You are now tuned into Sex, Love, and Alcohol on the Evening Rush Network. Yep, your favorite podcast show is back with Season 3. Yep, we're back with yet another season. You can catch us here live each and every Friday at 8 p.m. on YouTube. And don't forget to download that app, the Evening Rush Network, to stay up to date with all the latest shows. Here on Sex, Love, and Alcohol, we educate and debate about sex, of course, and the good and bad in love and relationships. So make sure you don't miss out, and make sure you tune in each and every Friday with your favorite host, of course, Chrissy. Make sure you follow her on Instagram at li_Tina_Chrissy. So don't forget, our girl Tiffany is back with yet another season, you guys. She's back. You know, you guys loved her, so we brought her back. Follow her on Instagram at mz_Cummings. And don't forget to subscribe to Sex, Love, and Alcohol and the Evening Rush Network on YouTube. And don't forget to follow Sex, Love, and Alcohol on Instagram. And if you ever want to be a sponsor of the show, make sure you DM us at Sex, Love, and Alcohol on Instagram and inquire within. We have a lot of sponsored deals, so make sure you hit us up so you can be a sponsor of the show to keep your favorite show running. And thank you for tuning in with us each and every Friday at 8 p.m. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and enjoy the show.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl, Chrissy, and we're here with yet another episode of Sex, Love, and Alcohol. Season 3 is starting off at a good little start here. I can say. But I want to thank you guys all for tuning in with us each and every Friday at 8 p.m. And shout out to our sponsors of the show. We have Your Story is Our Story. Make sure you hit them up for any event planning needs that you may need, no matter how big or small your budget will look like $1 million event. But we do appreciate you guys. And yes, we do have, you know, me, of course. On this way. It is me, your girl, Chrissy, and of course, you know, got my girl Tiffany in the building.
Yes.
Some alcohol. And we have some newcomers with us today. We have Miss Rebel Jones and Miss Rain in the building. Rebel, you can say hi. How are you?
Yes, peace, love, and prosperity. You know, I was coming here with the affirmations. I don't know why I ain't see the crown. Like, I was about to come and say what I need to say. It's Rebel Jones, the one and only goddess. Okay. And sitting here with all these beautiful goddesses. Thank you for having me.
I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. Rebel, how you doing, baby? And introduce yourself to the people.
Yes.
My turn?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm Rain. I'm just happy to be here. I hope you guys enjoy this show as much as I'm ready to hear everything about this.
Yes.
Are you ready?
I don't know.
Yes. Listen, I know some people going back and watch the little past episodes, whatever, but you know, we get into it. Like a lot of people tune into our show for the fact that we are very personable. We put ourselves into the show to make us more relatable to the people. Yes. And that's why people tune in. That's why they love us. Like, and then we have some dope topics and we talk our shit, and then oh God.
You know, if I would have known in that direction, I would have got it.
Yes,
out,
we would have redirected you.
We here with you, though. We here with you. You know, we just keep it moving. Nothing happened. I ain't seen nothing. I ain't hear nothing.
It's hard, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
This is how raw we are. See? That's how it is.
Yeah, I apologize. We try. I'm working on me. I'm working on me.
It's okay. It's okay.
Right. I'm sorry. I'm working on me. It wasn't
me this time.
But it's okay. But I hope you ladies had a wonderful week, man. I hope everybody, you know, the weekend is coming. The new year has just passed.
Yes. Happy New Year, ladies.
Yes. So last week was the first. What was it today? Shit.
The 6th.
Every day is the first day.
And there you go. You're not lying.
Oh yeah, this is the first show of the new year. What am I?
It is. Yes, because it was right before last week. Yes, this is.
I had to think about it. I'm like, when was our last? Yeah, this because last week's show was a.
Woo! Interesting.
The risk
Like you
people
said,
go
you
for
never know
love,
what
you
you're
know?
going
The
to
risk
get.
you take. It's the risk you take sometimes.
And look at us,
Expose
we
it
in this
all.
risky business
Expose it all.
today.
Facts.
Who's ready to risk it all?
Yeah, and I said you gotta listen. Be mindful what you put out there. Be mindful what you do, because you have to be willing to accept the consequences at the end of the day.
Comes back.
Absolutely.
And that might end up
Boomerang.
you losing the person that you Listen, you're either gonna lose them, or they might be dumb enough to keep your ass. So
I don't want no dummies, so bye. Bye.
I don't know. I don't know.
You gotta be, come on.
No,
I don't know.
we a little slow sometimes. You know, we be on slow or on the updraw. Sometimes we be like, man, me.
Yes, slow motion.
I'm slow sometimes. It takes some time to catch up. That part.
So what do you guys do for the new year?
What do we do for the new year? I did nothing. I was on my couch getting drunk.
Yes. I don't know if we're getting old, but it's like, yeah, back in the day, I used to be like, we outside. Now it's like, no.
Nah.
Exactly.
I
I
was
did not want to go outside. No, thank you.
Like, no. I literally had to take a nap and told my daughter, wake me up at like 11:45. Like,
not 11:45.
Listen, I need, because you know that you got that first alarm, you got to press the snooze. So by the time I actually get up, it might be 11:58, and just right on time.
You know what?
I need that grace period. I need the grace period to
alert
to get up.
I had a nice, relaxing. I went down south, family, friends, and just had a great time. Mellow. And you know something? I didn't have no Hennessy. Look at me, guys. I was sipping wine.
Wow, you grown up. I love this.
Grown up. You're a grown up now.
No
brown water. No.
I had to pat myself on the back. I was like, look at this girl.
I'm so proud of you. A brown water.
Yeah. Girl, I was looking at the brown water. I said, you know what? Not this year. I'm going to a little bit more grown and sexy because we're starting in 23. This is what we're doing. And I put the brown water down.
This is sad.
The brown water down.
I did. And I think my brown waters might be a little pissed off with me. So, my birthday coming up. So I'm going to have to make up. I wanted to make up.
Another risk. Your liver.
My birthday's in 12 days.
Yes, my birthday's before mine.
Come on, let's go, cap season. Let's go. Let's get us up the hill.
Tiffany, I love you, but
still cap season.
Hold on a second, kid. Like, I love you, but
right. So if you don't know, sis and her birthday is serious. Okay. So
my birthday means everything to me.
Everything. So I'm gonna hold off on my birthday convo until after hers, because she got to get this, okay? Because if you know her, you get cut off. I ain't get that happy birthday yet. Oh, okay. Okay.
My block.
I know who will be getting blocked and deleted.
My block list is long, and nobody gets off for probation. Like, there's no probation. There's no, you might have did some time. No. No, I still get the text messages like, what did I do? If you don't know, then I can't tell you.
And don't think you getting off with a social media happy B-Day. Nah, you better hit this whole phone.
Direct.
I need balloons,
personal
songs, dedications. Bitch, you better bring out the drum line, okay?
And I always say that because I go all out for people's birthdays. So like it's only right. Not to say I'm giving to receive, but like I always said, when I was 24, I almost lost my life. Like, well, I kind of coded twice. So
I was about to say, kind of, yeah.
Yeah, from that day, like I made sure that every year was like my last year.
Celebration of life, truly.
Like
So
I
how
make
about
it.
it's your birthday today? You might as well just get
Exactly.
started right
Please,
now.
I'm celebrating tomorrow.
Yes.
The celebration starts tomorrow. So
Oh, look, I'm a day
There
early.
you go. There you go.
I got my wig came in the mail. I'm ready to go. So
Nothing new.
Yes.
No.
The
The
girl,
Kobe.
the whole dude.
The
Listen,
wicked.
she take her birthday seriously. I mean,
I got the wig in the mail, and I got two. I got one for the pre-birthday and one for the birthday. So I'm all right. I'm
There
okay.
you go. Well, this is for you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Drake.
I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. Sorry, I try to like procrastinate a little bit in the beginning to give people time to like kind of tune on, and I'm actually trying to share while I'm talking to you guys at the same time.
Yeah.
So forgive me if we're like procrastinating just a little bit, because some people really don't tune on at exactly 8:00, and I don't want to get into the nitty gritty and people miss stuff and they be like, "What happened?"
Right.
So,
And then they want us to repeat. And then we like, hold on,
so we
be in the
was
middle
with
of something
flow.
else. It'd be crazy.
Okay.
It'd be crazy. But you know what? We got to give it to our fans too, because we used to be on the CP time.
we used to be mad late. I ain't gonna lie.
We used to be on that CP time for real, for real. But we've been doing good season 3. Okay,
That's
we've been on tight. On time. I just want y'all to know 8:00, we on here. So they can't talk about us this season. I tell you that. See, look at us. We getting better and better every season.
Good for y'all.
It's
Well
to
done,
come up.
All
All right. So this week's show is about what are you willing to risk for love?
Yes. Family, friends,
Yeah, and it goes
career.
Yeah, all that good stuff. Like like if you I don't want to
A good piece of dick or whatever else you want to do.
Are you willing to sacrifice who you are for love? Are you willing to cut your family off for love? Because some family might be so overbearing that you can't even enjoy your relationship, and it's your partner's like, it's either them or me. It's them or me.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you might have some badass fucking kids. You might have to say, you know what, you old enough to leave now. Like at this point,
Time to go. I can love you from afar.
I'm getting baby boy, but yeah, I got you.
And sometimes you got to think about too, like some people get job offers that's far away. Are you willing to sacrifice your job, that long distance relationship or whatever to
with
get
your
career? Yeah, sometimes your lifestyle might interfere with your relationship.
That's
your
true.
love life.
Yeah.
Your beliefs, your religion. There's so many things that can play a part. And the thing is, like, what are you really willing to sacrifice for love or risk for love? And have you already sacrificed or risked so much already in your relationship or your past relationships for somebody, for either somebody that you're in a relationship with or trying to be in a relationship with, but you can't go any further because of that obstacle in the way?
Well,
so
if you want to be technical, I think I hit like a couple of those that you already said.
This conversation can go so many different ways, and there's so many people that have sacrificed so much. And then my whole thing is that you could sacrifice all these things, but then does it work out? Does it last? And if it does work out, for how long? And now, do you regret even giving up any of these things or sacrificing any of these things or losing yourself in the process and it not working out at the end of the day?
I mean, at this point, I'm leaving the mic to you because I'm a
heavy topic.
It's so many temperatures to the question. There's so many temperatures.
Well, we here to hit them all of them.
I was gonna say. I was like, I know it's this, and I'm like listening to the different scenarios.
All the scenarios, exactly.
And I'm just like, oh my god, the temperatures of this. Where do I start? So I'm passing the mic to the right.
Yeah, that's why I said there's so much that goes into it at the end of the day. So it's like, and everybody, I don't want to say everybody has a different thing. Like, because Some people don't have family. Some people have work. So it's like it's different aspects, and some people have all of it.
Right.
All of
That's
it.
true. I mean, I felt like I've definitely, because of their career in street pharmaceuticals, I had the exit stage left. But I stayed great friends with the person. However, I think I missed out on a good relationship because our friend base is top notch through everything. We argue, we fight, we tell each other everything. He's still a great friend, but the street pharmaceuticals got in the way. And I can't have that with my babies. Now I might have,
You weren't willing
if I didn't have no kids.
So basically, you weren't willing to risk anything because of the person. Even though you loved him, you wasn't willing to take that risk and be in a relationship with somebody who had their things that you didn't want around yourself and your family.
Right. I'm telling you now, if I didn't have my kids, it probably would have went the other way. I ain't gonna hold you.
Would have been Queen Kingpin over here.
Woo! Like, listen.
You about to go set it off?
I'm gonna need you to cut that one loose because he looked like he can't be loyal. We gotta keep this tight knit.
Right. Oh man. I mean, I would say from my experience, the temperature that resonated the most of where I'm at right now is making a decision for myself to be without a guard. Because this person that I love so much is constantly giving, and I receive from this person. But my guard is up because there are certain things and flaws that I, in my mind, argue with myself about getting close to him anyway, being there for him anyway. But my biggest concern is that he might turn his back on me, the betrayal. And simple things like not being transparent and honest with me and open, that bond, that friendship also makes me like, am I willing to risk almost like my sanity, because I'm repeating myself about what I don't like and what I need to change in this relationship. So in a way, I'm not willing to risk my sanity over that. I give you what I consider is my all, reciprocating what you in the material world giving me, but something spiritually is not fulfilling me. And so I do the practice, I do the work on myself, and I want to share that. And with this person giving to me, I'm like, okay, in a way, I owe you is what it feels like, rather than the reciprocation is there, because there's a lack of authenticity and like standard that I'm being asked of and doing my best to give, but the reciprocation isn't there. So the temperature is shifting so much that no, I'm not willing to risk my sanity if in that case to be in a relationship with someone who might consistently change their mind about whether or not I'm the one or one of the ones.
Yeah, because basically at the end of the day, if it don't work out, you're gonna regret it.
Yeah, and you know what? I don't know how I feel about regret yet. Maybe I'll get to a point where it changes. But right now, it's like I've never been a person like I don't have regrets. I got a lot of regrets. I got a list. I got journals of regrets. Like I got a poem right now I wrote probably earlier today. Like damn, I regretted eating that good old sloppy toppy from that convenience store on Fulton, because now I'm a little gassy, there's regrets. Like, I was gonna risk that one. But when it comes to love, I feel like love is the risk. Like loving him anyway through his mistakes, loving him anyway through his growth and his process, because I feel like he did that for me. And it was an example. It wasn't a template, but it was a good example. Because I know how to do it, but sometimes I didn't know how to do it for him, the way his language was. And that's another temperature to tough one. But, I don't know. It's not one of them, though. That's one of them. I'll tell you that right now.
God, dang. What about you?
All right. So she said a lot of things that hit home for me. But I feel like the type of person that I am, I have been on the complete opposite of the spectrum. And I feel like Tiff can attest to this. I'm the type of girl that just, when I'm in a relationship, you don't see me. If I'm in a relationship, I'm out. If I'm not in a relationship, I'm outside all the time. And I feel like since I've been in my relationship, we've been together for 7 years. my friends have not seen me. We have not done everything. So I guess I did, in a sense, sacrifice for love. I did risk it all for love. And now that I'm becoming the woman that I'm becoming, I'm trying to find that person. I feel like I lost a lot of time. So I guess I feel like I'm on the opposite end of the spectrum, because when I love hard. And, you know, I love him very much. And I was willing to show him and prove to him that, you know, I'm here for you. So I guess I'm the opposite.
You lost some of yourself.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I became, you know, this whole family person in a course of 7 years. And, you know, before I didn't give a fuck about nobody. It was about me. It was about me.
Link to that.
Feeling it's about me.
I link to that.
So yeah, I feel like that's probably another toxic trait, though, because you feel like in order to prove this to this person that you love them, you have to like recluse yourself from the world to prove that. So it's just as toxic. So I guess I could say, yes, I risked it all for love, in a sense. Don't judge me, y'all.
No, you know,
finding myself.
If any judgment coming from me, it's mainly me saying to myself, I'm trying to figure out if that's the way, because that's how much I love him. So listening to you say you poured it on, and you know, it is what it is. I'm like, dang, like there's a part of me that wants to do that too.
Yeah, but it's not, on the flip, it's not good, because he's still living his life. And then I get jealous and I'm angry. Like, why are you not home with me? Because I'm home for you. And then he's like, well, I'm in a relationship. I didn't lose myself. So, you know, in a way I get envious.
You just took
and then you be wanting to clap back and I'm like, oh, word? Oh, okay.
I want to start doing yard dance.
Exactly.
And we actually had
friends, but you know, I'd be like, what y'all doing? Why y'all out? Why I'm not coming? So
no, we actually had a show. Oh my God, I think it was actually season 1. And I remember I had Stone Tone. It was a few guys on that show. And we talked about like, you know, changing once you get into a relationship. And it's like, basically, I don't want to say, how they were saying, oh, if you stop doing what you was doing when you met the person, then you're not yourself, you're being fake, you're being all this stuff. I'm not saying that thing, but this is what the guys are saying is like, why would you stop doing what you do? Like, why? It's like basically you're changing yourself for this person. This person didn't meet you that way. They met you as that outgoing person. That person, I met you outside. Like, we still gonna be outside. Like, so why the fuck you inside? Like, like go outside. Like, you know, it's like you're changing yourself to this person, but in your mind, it's like, all right, this is what a housewife or a wife or a girlfriend should be.
Right. Then it comes back to your upbringing, because they say, no, you know, the wife's supposed to be inside. You're supposed to be taking care of home, X, Y, and Z. You can't be taking care of home while you outside in these streets. And that's how we normally, most women, we end up flipping from what they met in these streets to what they're going to actually get as the wife, girl.
No, because some people, and then the thing is too, it's like, now when you change yourself to be that person who's inside all the time, now when you do go outside, guess what? They can't trust you. No.
Right.
Now they can't trust you because
they can't trust you.
No, because at this point, you couldn't trust yourself to continue to do what you was doing. Right. So you change yourself to stay inside. Now you're gonna decide to go outside. It's like, damn, you've been inside for 2 years. Fuck. Now you're gonna go outside. What you doing outside?
Why you outside now?
I'm catching some air.
Right.
When I'm breathing, I'm walking.
Exactly.
Listen, I'm doing what you told me to do. You told me to go outside too. So I'm going outside.
Rebel Jones. This is what listen, it's not that I don't want to risk anything. It's just that I watched my mother go through it. That's my upbringing. And I said, not me. Like, I love you. If we gotta do arms distance, niggas think arms distance. I mean, and that defense for me, I know I'm losing though, in a way, because I know that person's heart is for me. But it's like, when I do break that guard, it's always something I find. And I'm like, See, I wash my hands of being worried, but yet you still give me something to worry about. I'm not willing to listen. Like I'm outside, babe. You got the kid. When he came, my husband's away right now. But when he comes back, I'd be like, "Hey, babe, listen. I'm so happy you came back, but I had plans." No, seriously. You know what? A part of him knows because he's like, when I get back, I know why you want to take a flight. You're gonna take a flight somewhere, right? I'm like, he's being nosy. I'm like, babe, when you come back, I'll figure it out. But I have plans when you show up.
As soon as you get through the door.
Okay. No, of course I want to be with you. But see, I know that you want to link everybody, your family. It's the holidays. You feel your friends. So I'm gonna go do what I gotta do because I've been here for 2 months with the kids. You spend a day, I'm seeing you in about 72 hours. You know how the girls is. They want me to stay tonight. So is crying.
Yo, I'm hanging out with you.
You know, get back together, but she won't be there.
I'm about to hang out with you, girl.
We outside.
And
this risking it all type situation, it makes me think because I've been definitely dwelling on my own happiness, and I've definitely learned family could definitely get in the way of your happiness. And I've definitely been thinking heavy on that. Like, am I willing to lose certain family members for a love chance? I might roll a dice because I'm trying to be my whole happiness, all of it, ass up, face down, all my happiness.
Yeah, because some family might think like, oh, you're too good for this person, or that person is good for you, or there's some, you always got, especially if you West Indian, there's something about him I don't like.
All the time. Still feed him though.
I don't know. He can just sit wrong or cross his feet at the ankles.
I don't got a good feeling about him. Like, no.
I don't know.
It'd be like, no, sir. No. Damn.
Like now you gotta hide him. He can't come to the cookout. Y'all gotta have separate freaking. It gets to be a little bit too much.
It's so serious, and then they be like, "Well, what's wrong?" And I'm like,
"Y'all, you can't bring him around." And then your family's like, "Well, where's the?" They act like you ain't got nobody. Like, but he at home. You just can't bring him out because you don't want no problems. Like,
it's so draining. It's so draining. Like, oh my god.
It's like you got to split yourself in two, one for your family and then one for that. It's
right.
It's like when men cheat and don't know how to cheat, but they just all over.
And I've done that for a couple of years in my last relationship, and that it was, oh my gosh, trying to plan out holidays, where I'm going to be for a couple of hours, then come back, make sure they don't feel no type of way because I'm like, it is mentally and emotionally draining. So at some time, do you just say, fuck it, this is who I'm with, you like it, you love it, but then you're like, damn, I miss when we sat at the table and we could drink and have laugh and hee ha ha. But I can't have that because one too many drinks, it's going to get the hell.
Yes.
So
I actually have a friend who went through that situation, and she does not speak to her family because they were like, oh no, this guy is not good for you. And she was like, well, I love him and this is who I'm with. And she kind of like had to cut her family off due to him. So I won't name no names.
And we'll be the first one. We'll get dogged out. The females get dogged out. Once they be like, see? Now he done did you dirty. Where you gonna come? Now you gotta come back to your family. Really. Now, do you feel like women will take the L before a man? For men do?
Yes, because no man is parting with his mama.
Woo!
Unless they don't have a good relationship with their mother. That's the only way. Because they ain't parting with their mother.
Them damn mama boys, let me tell you. I'm so bored.
It's worse than got more than one mama.
Your mama alive? Y'all live together? And y'all, she very close to proximity? Y'all get along? Y'all talk every day? go through a list. Oh, I gotta not too much of that crap. Nah, I'm sorry, sir. I can't do this. Great. I love you. Won't be me.
Tough though, because I have a son, and I hope I'm not like that.
I make sure. Listen.
I hope.
No. I'm gonna give you my piece, baby. After that, you're gonna do what you do. If you like your hoe, you like the hoe. You don't like the hoe, okay, let's move on. But I am not getting in between. No. But I might have to tell the hoe, don't touch my son, no. Don't put your hands on him.
Exactly, that part. I'm like that now.
Do what you do. I've learned. I love my babies. Yes, boys, we do be coddling. Ooh, my baby, my baby, my baby. But I've definitely learned. I know what I don't want to do. I know how. Like, I definitely want him to understand. You do not have to pick me before your woman, your wife. I feel like if you feel like you have to do that, maybe did I do something wrong? Did I give you some type of wrong lesson trying to raise you? Did I fail you? Because no, your family, the family that you put together, should not be your first priority.
Right.
Yes, but if mama needs some help, you can help mama. Like, because I want to be able to hold my hand out. Can I have some monies, please? This go on my Christmas list. Can I get my Christmas list? Shit, I'm trying to be nice with sis. Because if you're good with sis, the mother-in-laws get some good.
Exactly.
I'm trying to get the good in my birthday.
That part.
Mm-hmm. This is my tidbit. Yeah, mama boys. As you see, I'm scoring. Yeah, okay. Tell that. Okay.
No, they're everywhere. Trust. They are everywhere, and it's okay. I think I encourage my husband to even just call and check on his mother.
Yes.
But again, with family, I only have my mom and my sister in terms of like close proximity. It's just them that I can rely on and call on. So, in the beginning of the relationship, we had a great time. It was a really quick like introduction to like being serious with our daughter. So when we got pregnant, it was like a thing. Like instantly he was happy, it was exciting. And you could just tell he was getting ready to propose nonetheless. But the issue with me was that I was so skeptical about certain things. I knew I liked him and wanted to be with him, potential, but the risk was like moving into somebody else's environment in their world and having to raise a child with them and still getting to know them. That was really scary for me. And it's frowned upon, like in the older women in my family, because they're so fucking fast. Like whatever, girl, you young, do it now. Get that shit out the way now, because we hit your 40s, we be out. We like, listen, I'm trying to have my master's, because not what if things fail, but what if I forget that I love film? Like, because I'm trying to figure out how to live with this man, how to live amongst his family, how to go into the tradition of Islamic, and him being African, and African being like, just the root of who we are. And I was like, that path is amazing. But it also meant risking showing my traumas and my bags. And I wasn't really, really ready for that. I wasn't really, really, really ready.
Are we ever?
I was like, I wanted to do this by myself, fuck as many as I can, test the Snickers on, see if it's really creamy.
Like, did I settle too fast? Shit, I think there's one more out there I should try.
I got a good finger.
Yeah, girl, I know.
I mean, not to judge, just to say I observed that there were many things coming ahead, and I was like, wait, but you can't pause a baby growing in you.
You definitely can't.
You can't pause that.
You can't pause it and press play. It's like, wait, no, can't do it. So, I mean,
Girl.
But I did risk it. I ended up doing it anyway. I ended up having the baby anyway. I ended up saying yes anyway. I ended up saying we could do this anyway. Like, we're going to figure it out, babe. And I kept doing my film, and I encouraged him to keep doing his music in the midst of us building. And I was like, this baby girl going to be a rock star. Just face it. Get her leather jacket now, because we out. We're going to make it happen, Captain. But then it's always like,
no, technically, you
degree.
That's my love.
See, risking my
To
ego
a
is a
degree.
different one for me. I
You
gotta
definitely risk. You
Has-
took a risk.
Has
you
anybody ever dealt with someone that this is sex, love, and alcohol? Like you had to kind of risk not having sex with somebody because they was doing abstinence?
No.
Oh no,
Mm-mm.
I didn't.
I pretended. I think I was role
Hell
playing.
no, because I couldn't. I'm like that not gonna work. I'm not gonna even try. No. Mm-mm.
No, not
think
even
we
if
were
they say
role-playing.
not even if they say they're saving themselves for marriage.
I've never been in that predicament, but
what if would you be able to, knowing that you are a very sexually active person?
I'm a
Are they willing to play?
For it.
Can we
Let's
play?
go.
Like
Still be
this
mad if
can't be no intercourse. Can we play? Is there any rules like that?
Can we play? It's a good question.
No communication. They don't even, when people's like,
get on my face.
Wait, no, let her finish. I gotta hear this. Wait.
Sorry.
Marie Lee, you're late, Marie. What's going on? It's 8:35, Marie Lee. You're supposed to be on here at 8 o'clock.
If somebody is saving themselves, doing abstinence and not having any kind of sexual intercourse, they don't do the acting, the role playing, then they're not going to do anything. They're not going to do anything that's going to tempt them to want to be in that situation. And and like I said, you remember when I said in past shows, like I was on month fucking 6 or something with actually no sex.
That's true.
And the thing, and the thing is, after the first couple weeks, I'm like, felt like I was a drug addict going through fucking withdrawals.
Mm-hmm. You
Bitch like, had whole attitude, like whole attitudes and all kind of I don't know what was going on. Like even if I saw a fucking scuff, like did you like what the fuck are you doing? Like everything just ticked me the fuck off. Like everything. Like don't slam my cabinets too. Like get out my refrigerator. Like why the fuck? Like everything.
Okay, but they're not
it's
a
like,
virgin.
why are
right?
you using a bowl of hot water? Like everything irked the fuck out of me. Like everything. And to the point is like, I think after month 3, out of sight, out of mind, even getting random text messages, that shit just didn't faze me at all. Not even a blink, not a skip, not a pussy jump, not a heartbeat, nothing. Like nothing, to the point I actually was fine. After 3 months, it was like straight.
No, that I do believe, because I have gone a long time without getting any. So you are right. After a certain hump, it's not on your forefront. Mm-hmm. It's really not. So he would probably have to catch me at that moment. I think.
Oh, would he know?
I don't know. Maybe we can talk about it and I'll be like, oh, you know what? You caught me at the right time, because if this was a little while ago, I don't think that worked. But I don't know. But then he's not a virgin, right? But then
no, you have this too. There's people that actually were very sexually active and decided to kind of repent. They gave themselves over, like, you know what? We're gonna start all over, new me, new life. I want to save myself. And there's some that never ever had sex at all. That is actually saving themselves, that they're that pure that they are saving themselves for marriage. And the ones that I feel like are actually pure that never had sex, like you have to respect them. Like either you're gonna
that's some self-control, B. Yo.
But then when you do get that,
wow. Yeah.
They're gonna want to do everything and everything. Fucking son.
You know what? That makes me think about. Oh, Marie Lee is saying kids. Oh, you go to Carnival? My homegirl does Lux Carnival. Mary B said only if they were in a long distance relationship. I don't even do long distance, because if toxic dick call you, because toxic is good dick. Mm-hmm. I might creep because I'm like, you never gonna find out. See, I can't do long distance. That ain't gonna work. No, but she said, but to death do us part, no sex, nah. I
that's so hard.
I
can't.
I don't think I can do that.
I don't go to sleep. I stopped for Marie said I stopped for 2 years. Stop scrolling. I stopped for 2 years and was fine. I fell to the lowest and needed to go within. Plus, my husband, then boyfriend, required it in order for us to be united again.
Wait, required for how long, Marie?
No, she stopped for 2 years. I guess she took some time for herself, stopped for 2 years, but in order to be reunited with her husband, her boyfriend, then again husband, something like that, to be reunited with him, he required to have sex. It was a requirement. So she had to bust it wide open in order to go back, I guess.
I fucks with your husband. He got to make sure the resume is still there because.
And Marabee, you are on just the other side of the church because you just respectfully declined his absence.
I agree with Marabee. I'm sorry.
No, keep it in 100.
I was gonna say, make sure he sends you a test. Make sure he's clean, since you would be requiring things. I require a test and some money in a down payment on a house and some property.
Exactly.
I need the deeds and titles.
I'm trying to go forward.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, but it's like, I don't know, like, since me actually after I don't want to say I tried it on purpose. I don't know what was happening in my life where it just wasn't happening. But yeah, I think I went up to 7 months, and this was just recently. Like literally just recently. So, and
Bitch, I know you was a waterfall. When he finally, I know that shit was all levees broke. The fucking levees broke. Like, hello, Katrina. Yo, if y'all know how the fucking Katrina levees broke, that poor man might be like, oh Lord, I wasn't prepared.
No, but like after going that long, I would respect anybody who says that they're taking a break, or because honestly, like it brung a lot of like clarity and peace, and it made you focus on other things. Because if you do know me, like the show with sex loving, Shorty used to fuck about 3 times a day. So
this was outside. Outside.
Yeah, it's a addiction for me. So if you know me, from going from that to nothing, it's a little bit like, because I'm always on the go. You ready? I'm ready.
Bitch be on the prowl, okay?
You ready? I'm ready. Like,
she's the meme where she be having the men like, oh my God,
just say the word, baby. Just say the word.
That meme.
Okay. Just say, and I'm there. But so I wouldn't deny anybody that says they are going through that, or be like, no, it's a no for me, sir. Like, no, I respect it. Whatever. Like, I just
Marabee, that was a shot at you, boo.
I respect it. I would, I think I would actually ask the time frame though, a little bit.
Right.
Like,
so will it be until marriage?
Like to marriage, or if so, am I marriage material for you? Because if not, then I might have to stay left. I'm gonna hold out for you.
Why waste time?
Yeah.
Because then I'm gonna have to be like Maxine Waters. I have to reclaim my time.
Because I feel like
I'm gonna be out here popping and locking it on the street. Because
at that point, I don't want to be text buddies with you, because that's all that we will be. Because I'm not coming over here. I'll just be texting you. It's like, if I wanted to be pen pals, then I would have just talked to somebody in jail. Like, I don't know.
That's a nigga that smell good. You get extra close to. You be like, ooh, you smell so good.
And that's our weakness.
So good.
I love a good smelling man.
Yes.
I'm like, oh, so, and knowing I can't, like, I'm gonna have to put a partition up. I'm like, no. I'll be like, it's me. I don't trust me, not you. It's me. It's me, boo.
It's that part. It's that part.
Word.
Marie Lee. Oh, Marie Lee was the hot mess. So Marie Lee, she was the cheater, not him. Girl, you was out here popping it. She said, well, she still is a hot mess, but just with him. She said she craved attention, which led to sex. Cheating. There are some good men out there, and he was not dealing with my foolishness. Oh, he said, you better get that shit together if you want to be with me. That's what he told you. So I guess you got your shit together,
Yeah.
Marie.
He was a high value man.
Shit, he from St. Kitts. He said somebody gonna want all of this.
Speak on it. I can't. But she is a hot mess. All right, but we're gonna take a quick break. We do have some bills to pay, and we'll be right back after these commercial breaks. So.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl, Chrissy, here to let you know that the Evening Rush Network now has an app. Yes, an app, you guys. So you can stay connected on the go and watch all your favorite podcast shows. You can download the app at Google Play Store or Apple iTunes. So spread the word. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Also, if you're looking to start a podcast and really don't know how, well, hit us up at the Evening Rush Network at gmail.com and inquire about time slots, pricings, and everything you may need to get started. We got you. Join the winning team, the Evening Rush Network. And also, download that app. What are you waiting for? Get to it. Now, here are our sponsors. Are you in need of an event planner? Well, check out Your Story is Our Story, one of the top leading event planners out of Long Island, serving the whole of Nassau and Suffolk County. Setting the stage for all occasions, no matter how big or how small, they work with all budgets. Each event is done with pride, class, and professionalism, and they'll make your event look like $1 million event. So make sure you contact them for inquiries. You can reach them on Instagram at Your Story is Our Story, or you can check out their website at www.ysiou.net, or give them a call at 631-492-9220. Again, Your Story and Our Story is one of the best events out there. So check them out. You won't be disappointed. And those were our sponsors of Sex, Love, and Alcohol.
And we're back. And I'm not gonna say where I effed up at, but yes, shout out to our sponsors at Your Story is Our Story, and you can actually reach them at ysios.net. sorry. If you want to inquire about any events, personal, even if it's like, listen, Valentine's Day is coming.
Yes.
Valentine's Day is coming. Prepare for now.
You need to set up a hotel room, house,
a special personalized dinner. If you want to decorate a hotel, a bedroom, or anything, she is your person. Okay? This lady went around decorating lazy ass people's Christmas trees. Like, listen, whatever you need, trust me, they got it. They can do it. Like, it's a thing. This is a thing. I'm sorry, Mara, or were you one? I'm sorry if you were.
Mara B, she coming for you this show. Her 12-foot tree.
You know I love you. I know I love you. I know you.
Don't judge, because I was gonna hire them next year because my tree was a disaster. So
Mary B said, "How about busy people? You're too busy to do the tree."
No, but on a serious note, for any kind of business inquiries, any kind of event planning, no matter how big or how small, you can reach out to them on Instagram at Your Story is Our Story. And their email is ysios.net. Is it at .net?
.net.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I have moments. I'm tired.
It's okay, boo.
Long day. It's Friday.
Yeah, somebody put the battery in my back today, so I kind of was a little bit energized.
She was on go. If you need the graphics, that one right there. Commercial. Oh, with that voice. Y'all hear that voice? That girl right there. Yo.
I can't. But if you ever want to be a sponsor of the show, make sure you guys hit us up on Sex, Love, and Alcohol on Instagram, or send us an email at chrissymoore.bookings@gmail.com. We have all kind of special packages, deals, whatever, to be a sponsor show. And of course, if you like the show and you want to see it keep running, support, you can support our Cash App at SLA Podcast on Cash App, of course. No matter how big or no small, we do accept pennies. They add up at the end of the day. After 100, it's $1. Make them
coins. Them coins
Listen,
add up.
we don't deny the pennies. We take
No,
all
we
of them.
don't.
You know, in another country, that penny is actually $10. Let's make it happen. So listen, it is what it is. But back to the show. If you are just tuning in, we got Miss Rebel Jones in the building, and we have Miss Rain in the building also joining us as our special guest today. And our topic of the show today is: what are you willing to risk, and are you willing to risk anything for love? Whether if it's your family, your friends, your kids, your relationship, your work, your life, anything. For either newfound love or long lost love, or somebody that you just want to make it work with. Sometimes you end up sacrificing yourself. I actually purposely waited to the second half of the show to speak on my issues, because bitch got issues.
Well, I had something else to share too, so we'll let you go first.
But
you sure you want her to go first? You might want to go first.
Go ahead, Rain. Go ahead, Rain.
You go first.
Right. So on the flip, I sacrificed myself for somebody that I really liked, and he gave me some trash dick, and I stuck around for it for so long. And child, because I was mesmerized by the looks and everything else, that it was just like, all right, we're willing to settle for this. And I don't know what the fuck I was thinking because I was not satisfied
at all.
I risked it all.
But did you teach him something? You know,
I did.
Sometimes you got to show them how to pleasure you. Sometimes, honestly, nobody wants to do that, because you just want somebody to just get in and just know, like,
right,
do what you got to do. Just make it that hang head. The railings.
It was hard. It was hard to accept, because I'm like, all this fineness and you don't know what to do with that. And then I had to put myself aside, because I was like, maybe he didn't have as many partners and wasn't as experienced as I was. So I had to teach him. It still wasn't the best, but we got there.
But the thing is, listen to what you just said. He might not have had as much experience as you did. But the thing is that you're so experienced that his dick probably wasn't trash.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not what you're used to, because you are more advanced than he is. So he's giving you his best, but his best just isn't.
But does curiosity knock on your door? Like, shit, I wonder how that shit is now.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You gotta knock on that Pandora's box real quick.
He looks so much better now. He's got himself together, and I'm like, we spinning the block, or
let's spin that block.
Not spin the block. Not spin the block.
Let's spin that block real quick. Let's see how it goes. Let's test this out.
Right.
Yeah, because people always say like, oh, they dick was whack, or oh, her pussy was whack. It's like, but is it whack because you didn't know what to do with it?
Right.
Or is it whack because you have more experience than she does, and she doesn't know nothing else? Like
that part too.
But everybody knows the basics. Let me lay on my back and let me just lay here and just moan after every pump, and hopefully I feel something. Like
no.
Like, that's the basics,
Right. You gotta fuck back, goddamn it. Like,
I know my back, listening up, doing my little, with the kegels with it too. Like, what's up? Meet you halfway.
Exactly. Yes, spin the block.
I don't say spin the block. Like, ding, ding, ding. Nothing Thursday right here.
Yeah, you gotta realize sometimes and my whole thing is like, if you are an experienced person that has been very sexual, are you willing to teach in order to make sure that you both are satisfied, or are you just gonna say, you know what, fuck it, let me go to somebody else? Because
I think sometimes the man though is not willing to learn.
Not all the time. Some people want to, especially if
he was willing to learn, but he was more. I had to be gentle, because I don't want to bruise his ego.
That part. It be that part. That part. And I be like, yeah.
It's that part throughout the relationship in other areas too.
But some females too, like if there's an experienced guy, like some people be looking at him like, oh, he a freak. Like he want me to do this and put my legs up here, and he talking about I didn't arch good enough and I didn't do this. Is like either you want to be fucked right or you don't.
Don't worry. Right. Sis, are you gonna head down what? It's just you, which way you trying to do? If you
either you allow somebody to teach you, or you allow somebody to just do it to you in a way that might not be no longer a teaching moment, an enforceable moment.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So
I'll be like, oh shit, that's new. Hold on, let me catch with you. Let me go with you. Case. I'll be like, oh shit, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going with the flow. God damn it.
Right. Definitely.
Is teachable the question? Is he teachable? The question.
Is he
like you said, some people are, but the thing is that some people are teachable in a private setting, as long as you're not going outside saying I had to teach this nigga how to fuck me.
Right. You got to keep that pillow talk to that. Listen.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes females got to learn
to the group chat.
Not even that. Certain things, we said this before. It's like, I think it was last week's show or whatever, that even talking to your friends, like in a group chat or a private setting or whatever, it's like some things that may happen between you and your man or whatever, it might be so embarrassing that you don't want to put it out there to your friends.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
it's
very
like,
true.
And whether it's embarrassing for you or him, but it's like you don't even want to put that information out because, like, damn, they're gonna look at me like this bitch is dumb.
Or sometimes it just be so goddamn nasty. You be like, you know what? Let me just
keep this to myself.
I don't want to I'm a loosey goosey. Let me shut the fuck up, man. I just
yeah.
Please.
I'm
That's
more now.
Exactly. So it's like some things it's not even like, some things you can put in the group chat. You can see and be like, girl, you don't know what this nigga did to me yesterday, whatever. But it's like you're gonna tell them some things, but you're not gonna say every fucking thing. Like there's some shit you gotta be like, you gotta try to edit it while you're talking like nah.
I think my friends know me. If I'm too quiet, that means I probably already did some shit, and I'm just.
I'm gonna shut my mouth
and drink my drink.
And then too, you don't want to share too much stuff because then you got some trifling ass friends that be like,
man,
let me try. Let me see what he about.
Exactly.
That part.
Exactly.
That part.
So it is what it is, baby. It is what it is. But
so let's get into Chrissy, bitch. I'm waiting.
I don't have much.
This bitch be lying. Look,
you have one.
It's powerful enough.
I want to say, like, of course, like my marriage wise, I sacrificed myself.
Yes.
To the point I lost myself completely and didn't know who the hell I was. Like I stopped everything. Everybody know I'm a biker. I stopped riding bikes. Everybody know I was a party promoter. Stopped promoting parties. Everybody know I'm a dancer. Dancehall queen, jumping off of bars and stools and ceilings and shit. Bitch, stop dancing. Like I literally just lost everything of me just to be home, cooking, cleaning, working, taking care of my husband. Cooking, cleaning, working, taking care of my husband, taking care of my kids. That's all I know. All I knew was working home. Everybody knows me to be the outside person. I even stopped fucking traveling. Bitch goes away every fucking 2 weeks. I haven't been fucking nowhere. Like I stayed home. Like, and if I did go away, I go away when he's able to go away. But then he works just as much as I do. So when are we going away? And it's like now you start falling into a bad depression. And now you're like, don't realize why you're in this dark place, while you're sitting in a room with no lights or no TV or not even talking to nobody. And next thing you know, people's like, bitch, I haven't heard from you in a long time. Well, I never knew I had a phone because I lost that shit fucking 8 months ago. Like, it's like you just lost yourself in all aspects of life. And yeah, it's kind of hard, and then it's kind of hard to get yourself back out of it. And then I got to the point, it's like my friends actually pulled me out of the house, and I went into a party and stood in the middle of the room and wanted to go home. So like I felt so uncomfortable. I felt so out of place. I felt like, why am I here? I don't belong here. Because like now I didn't know how to act or conduct myself in an actual party setting.
I felt
wow.
Whether if it was with friends, family, or whatever, and I just felt myself sitting there like, oh, whenever it's time to go. And then it's like my always excuse is I have to go to work in the morning. That was
Not that I gotta go to work in the morning.
That was always me, but I felt like I lost myself so bad that I didn't know what else to do. Like literally didn't know what else to do. And it actually, I lost myself to the point that actually took a toll on my marriage. Because at the point where he met me as an outdoor person, but then tried to keep me as a kept person, but realized that me being a kept person was detrimental to our relationship altogether, and then tried to get me to go back outside, but I've been kept inside for so long that I didn't know what outside was. So now it's like there was no reversing what you wanted to happen by trying to keep me as to yourself, to the point that I lost myself, lost my husband, lost my marriage, lost everything. To the point that now, after my marriage, I'm still trying to find myself.
Yeah, losing yourself is the hardest one, because how you get the person back? Like, how do you get that person back? And was that really yourself? Or have you evolved now and you don't even know who this new evolved woman is? And now you're trying to find that person, understand that woman, and not who you were, the original woman that you lost. That is, I think, is also another problem.
I actually remember, and Mara is one of my friends. During I swear, I think it was her and Jessica. It was like, I think Tiana was there. It was like a few of them, and it was like, oh, come on, we going out. And I was like, oh, can my husband come? Actually had to ask him if my husband can come, because I didn't know, I wasn't either allowed to go out without him or know how to conduct myself outside without him, because I was so not used to going outside anymore. And I think after that question, I was no longer invited outside.
Mara B, speak on it. We need to understand this one. Get with it, Mara B. I need you to bring out the specifics on this. Did you tell the host she can't come back out? Or did you do that Mara B?
Answers.
What the fuck is that? You know how she do? Like, what the fuck?
It was to the point. It was like, it's like this. I think all the invites stopped after that. I'm like, this bitch gonna always want to bring her fucking husband outside. Like, this ain't gonna work. This girls' night. We in these streets. But,
oh God. Oh,
I felt that, though.
But it was one of those. And
she said, I would never. Mara, see you. She said you lying on her. Mara, you ain't tell that hoe she can't come out no more.
No, and it's like I don't think, and I think only once I think I chose, because I haven't had much relationships, because all my relationships last a very long time, and only once I chose my heart over my family. And I followed, and I don't want to say love, I followed my heart, and I kept saying, this is my forever person. Like, no, I don't care what they say, if he no good, he this, he that, whatever. No, I said, at the end of the day, my family might treat me like shit, but this is the only person looking out for me and has my best interest at heart. And no matter what happens, good, bad, or indifferent, this person is always there. So I want to say I followed my heart and said, F my family. And yeah.
Did it feel liberating?
It did. But then after a while, I feel like it became a obsession.
Girl, you my diary right now. You my mirror.
It became a obsession. Like I don't, not to say like you indebted to this person, but like how Rebel said, like, this person does everything for me. Like, I don't have to need or want for anything. And it's not like you owe them anything, but you want to give them everything. You understand? So it's like, and mind you, Mara know, and my bestie probably on here, I say this person's name is tattooed on my tongue. Like, if I say their name 20 times a day, that's too little. That's at a minimum. It's like, if my phone ring, I gotta go, he needs something, I gotta go. I will walk out of a party, somebody's house, we can be out having brunch, I gotta go. I'll pay for the whole check. Here, take my card. Call me later, and I'm out of here. Like, that quick.
It said, "Chunk them deuces." I got to go, bitches.
No, I have left multiple situations. I literally left friends hanging like, oh my God, no, I gotta go. Whatever. It's like this person never heard no from me because no matter what I needed you for, it was done. So no matter where I was or what I was doing, it didn't matter. Like he did not even have to text me like, oh, are you busy? No, it doesn't matter. Just whatever he wanted, it was done. It's taken care of with no questions asked. To the point like we ended up moving in together. I know they're a business person. Their suits were dry cleaned.
Yeah.
Color coordinated. The shoes were shined and waiting for him to wake up. Everything was laid out and placed.
That's that West Indian coming out on her neck.
Like the thing is that you no longer had to tell me what you needed because I watched you, I studied you, I knew your patterns, I knew what you wanted. It's like I actually sensed your feeling for the day of what you wanted to put on.
Is that completely bad since he does the same for you?
No, but I feel like even people like from the outside looking in was like, you like that's like a lot. Like that's not your husband. Like you're doing things for a man and he's not your husband.
But he's doing the same things for you and he's not your husband.
Exactly. But then I did say on past shows that I gave this person 9 years of my life for me to just end up being a friend with benefits. And no further commitment because I gave you everything. There was nothing else to look forward to past the ring, but just a ring. Like you got everything. You got you got everything that a wife can possibly give you without signing paperwork and exchanging vows. So why rush to commit to anything else?
Right. That's a hard one. That's a hard one. Because it's like it's reciprocated on both sides, but it's just your ultimate end is that commitment. And that's the only thing he hasn't given.
Yep.
Outside of that, everything else y'all have given to each other has been equal yoked, except that whole
Sex in the City, only this is sex, love, and alcohol. And I'm gonna need me some alcohol because the way these kids about to drive me crazy after better be sleep. That's all. I'm sitting here in their room. Like, damn, you take it back real quick. But wow. What makes you so brave though, Chrissy? Like to say you're gonna do all those things. I feel like that takes a lot of courage to have a man stuff pressed and ready. Because I'd be ready, like, and you better smell too.
No, but the thing is that like I did it so effortlessly that sometimes I didn't even realize I was doing it. I just know it was done. It was in my routine. It was part of my everyday. It was just something that just was done. You didn't have to ask or nothing. Sometimes I could put stuff out and be like, oh, I'm not going to work tomorrow. I'm like, oh, well, it's there for like, not realizing like it's just.
I also think it contributes to just how she is as a person. Because you know her, she fucks with you. So even as a friend, like she would do things for you without you having to ask, or you'd be like, damn, I didn't even notice, or I didn't know you paid attention to that. But she did it because she fucks with you. So it's not far-fetched for me to believe that. If you know what I'm saying. Like it's not just because it's who she is.
And it's not, and like I'm like, some people like, oh, you do for people how they do for you, or whatever the hell the fucking saying goes.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's like I don't think that way. Like I can do everything and anything for you and not anticipating anything in return. But
there's a but.
But, and I'm going to present. I want to say all my life I have always done. I have always been that go-to person. I have sacrificed everything, including myself, my time, my money, my family, my kids. And I'm saying that, and it's like my kids are my heart. I sacrifice my kids as well for other people to make sure they're good and not looking for anything in return And my present time in my life now, I'm left to fend for myself in a time that I need help.
Mm.
And everybody, not to say that, okay, it's your time to repay me, but this been years and years and years and years of me giving myself to the one time in my life where I actually am crying and screaming out for help, and people saying, damn, that's fucked up. And then I never hear from you ever again.
Right.
I hope that changes nonetheless
Me
before we move.
too.
I hope that changes for you. I hope that they start coming out the woodworks. They probably just on CP time. They on their way home.
CP time. I
But
cannot.
my question to you is, have you expressed what you just expressed to us to them?
Oh yeah.
They might not know.
You didn't just hear what I said? They said, damn, that's fucked up. Yeah.
Okay. But I didn't know if you said it in that capacity. Okay.
Yeah.
Do they have a
Sorry,
way of knowing though? I always wonder this too. Like I've come to realize this specifically with my mother and my husband. But do they really know when we are in that place of need? Because we're always taking care of things, and even when people offer, we're like, "Nah, I got it."
No, because that's not like,
How's that
say
work?
for
I
instance,
don't
like
know.
you, Rain, I knew you back in the day, growing up, everybody grows apart. Rebel, you're new to my lifestyle or whatever, my circle. But if you know me from elementary, since working days, like I've been working since 14. And bitch never had just one job ever in life. Never had one job ever in life. My family are hustlers. Like I'm a hustler. We have businesses. We get money. We know how to be very active and a useful person in society. So there's never anything that I can't do or won't do or able to do. My hands are very gifted. I make shit happen. So when now
in that voice, don't forget that voice, girl.
I make shit happen, but now in my life when I'm actually like, yeah, I'm stuck. My back's against the wall. And everybody's like, how? You're so strong. How? You got this. No, I don't. How? You got that. No, I don't. It's like everything that you know me as having or doing, I don't have.
Right.
Like, so, and it's so hard for people to erase that in their mind.
That part.
And then especially like my old job, my old everything, it's like, I don't have any of these things.
I think that goes back to like now when people, I don't want to be labeled as a strong black woman. Don't label me.
Hello.
Do not. I don't
want
that label.
Oh, you're strong. You'll be fine. You're so strong.
I don't want that. Take that.
You know that saying? Check on your strong friend.
Throw that bitch and go.
Exactly.
That's that saying. Check on your strong friend because your strong friend is probably the weakest one.
That
part. I don't want that. I'm to the point, but I used to be like that. Yes, I can do this. Now, nope, I'm sorry. I don't know how to do that. Yes, can you take my garbage out? Yes, can you paint that? Yes, can you do this? Let me be vulnerable. Yes, I'm a damsel in distress. No, boo. I need help. Please.
It's soft girl season.
That strong shit just get you nothing. Oh, she got that. Oh, yeah, she good. Nah, nope, I'm not good.
Yeah. I'm sorry. To Marie's question, she asks, "Are you still involved with him? Your walkaway just might give him to go within and heal, also, and not direct you. Direct to you. He may lose respect because you allow him to be non-commit for a long time. Am I still involved with him? Yes and no. Has he lost respect for me? Absolutely. Does he think less of me? Absolutely. Am I invisible? Yes, the fuck I am."
Well, shit, Marie. I think you got all your questions answered.
Right.
Wow.
So yeah, I'm actually considered now that, again, in the current state of my life, I'm considered nothing to him because I'm no longer of value. I was told multiple times I need to get out my head that I'm not in the state that I was in. I don't have the job that I have. I don't have the assets that I had before. I have nothing, and I need to get it out my head that I don't have the things I had before, and I have to just sit in what I have and dwell in the misery. So now I am looked at as nothing and invisible in the same aspect.
My ears are bleeding, girl.
Oh my God.
Absolutely not true. Absolutely not true. Don't even know you like that. Still say it.
My heart hurts for you.
No, absolutely not. Woo.
So this is my.
She said, "Walk away. Only way your recovery. Open your floodgate."
I'm trying very hard, but I'm getting roadblocks.
Just do it. Listen, there's something called a rose out there. That rose will open you up.
I am with that rose. I want to try that damn rose.
Listen,
girl,
I recommend it. Okay, get it in your favorite color.
Try that rose. I want to try that damn rose.
I'm telling you.
They say you never go back to a tongue because you expect too much.
That's not my problem.
I'm done, Rebel. I gotta get this rose at all. I gotta get this rose, child.
Girl, better Google it.
Like, where you at?
We need to start selling sex, love, and alcohol toys.
That part. We're about to have a whole
shop. That's a great idea.
April 21st. 30, April 21st. Let me know. Pop out the table. We got the pole dancer there. Listen, I'm trying to turn up.
I need that information because I'm coming.
I'm
gonna be outside for that.
April 21st. That's a Friday. We have
she like after this show, I like her. Wherever she at, I'm at. Where she...
Come on, you know what I'm saying? Pole dance. Come on, see this lady. We might do some pole swings. Don't hurt yourself. I mean, you know what that makes me think.
She said I ain't gonna be liable for breaks and shit.
That's all right. You get it right back in place. Have the masseuse on deck. You know what I mean? Listen.
Oh gosh, hilarious.
I cannot with y'all.
That rule sure saved me 2 years.
Mara, yo, really? You got me dying.
That was Mara.
Yo,
yes, it has, Mara. Now, guess what? Now we're accepting payments to Sex Love and Podcast. Okay, we are now
only seeing that. Okay,
yeah, we're now accepting payments. Okay.
Oh, yo, I'm still weak and it saved me 2 years. You know what, Marie Lee? Have me.
I love it.
But Mary B touched on something too. She said, being raised by a Caribbean woman, single mom, it was always hard for her to ask for help and accept help. And I think that's all our first mentality, depending on, you know, who raised you. For me, definitely was a single mother. She was young too. She had me young, and I seen her go through everything and be independent. So for me, it was a no-brainer. Oh, I have to do the same thing. No, how I do not. I've learned now that shit is toxic as fuck. Okay, and I will not tell none of my nieces. No one, no, bitch, be vulnerable. Fall out. No, boo, I can't do that. No. So, yes.
I mean, I grew up in a two-family household. I'm a two-parent household, and my mother still did everything. So I feel like I've done the same thing. Like, even though the man is present, you're still taking care of the whole house and home. And then she worked too, so I work too, and I make sure that everything is taken care of. You're just there to supply me some dick, and that's it.
Right, and that's toxic. Like, no.
Yeah, like, it's your own place for all of that. Like,
exactly.
I can be in the condo. Why you gotta get the kid? You stay at the house with the kids. I'm be in the condo. We have a date night, meet at the condo, but then you gotta go back home to the kids because you gotta leave. You gotta leave the baby. I'll be there. Like, let me get freshened up so I can come back home and cook dinner for y'all. You know, I'm going out with the girls. I can come back home. It could be like, I came home to give you something real good. You know, because I was with the girls, they made me laugh because you just stressed me out.
Stress me out. That part.
No. Can't even talk to you when I argue. Shut up. Nobody's debating with you.
Shut up.
Yes, baby.
first of all. Okay.
Yo, weak.
I love this.
Yo, let's go. Everybody else, follow her lead. Yes, Cash App our OnlyFans. Let's go. These coins.
Yes, support the show at SLA Podcast. We are going to end up having a closed thing and making it OnlyFans. Let me stop.
Listen, I definitely was thinking like, shit.
We about to take it off a little bit.
Right, hold on, let's take it off.
For $1 more. Come
Let
on,
me get my
Janelle.
playlist
Let's
ready.
go.
What's that new song?
Oh God.
Wait, let me stop before we get kicked off of YouTube. Hold on.
Our producer's like, hey now. Hey
Right now.
I mean, what's another word for these things? We need the other words for it to describe. I'm like, put me in a pretzel.
Put me in a pretzel. I love that.
Oh gosh, hilarious. Yo, I'm just saying, it's OnlyFans though. It gets coins.
I just said, I was like, listen.
Tattoos. I don't be identified in the street. Like, that girl with the tattoo, I'm like, that wasn't me. Like, claiming Shaggy song real quick. Like, Jesus, it wasn't me.
Get a sleeve. We're gonna sleeve it up.
Right. All the makeup. Where's our makeup artist?
Oh gosh. Hilarious.
But
I'm not gonna lie.
On a
I
real
thought
tip,
about it.
yeah.
I thought about it. Like that income
You
is
see
good.
these inflations? Inflations. This OnlyFans is looking more.
That part. That part.
Like, I think I can pull it off. Hold on. Oh God.
Pole dancing.
So I want y'all to know the one thing I did take away from this is a bitch is gonna go find this rose. I'm just letting y'all know.
I mean, and your
And
favorite
then after
color.
I found this rose, Maribel, you want a rose too? We're gonna find these roses.
Yes. Now the
Okay.
other end of it, the non-clitorial part, I could say that, right? Okay. That the other end, I don't know. Maybe it's the motion that does it all, but I like width, and so I just stick to the rose part because
I got you.
the width of it all is just like it's a disappointment.
Yes. Listen,
I'm like,
I'm not into like the dildo type thing. So clitoral, I could do.
Yeah.
yeah, that's where it's at anyway.
Right.
But I'll be like,
We're
damn.
gonna get these damn roses. So then I can share my rose experience and let y'all know, like,
Right. That's the
hey
next
now.
show.
Hey now, let me tell you.
Where is the show going? Like,
I mean, because you gotta think about it. With my man going away, I risk not getting any. Like, people be in my face, they be flirting with me, and I have to deny everything.
Don't touch.
One guy said, "Can you just
Don't
touch my
touch.
beard?" I'm like, damn, that dude sound like the right thing to do. When you see what happened, what?
Oh
I
God.
risk saying no to you to go home and keep this family together.
Mhm.
Listen, let me get
She is not willing to risk it all for anything.
He's not risking it.
the moral of the story is, nah, it's a no for me, kids.
No, for me, kid. Let me take my happy ass on back home.
You look nice.
And you
Right.
smell good, but I got
I'm
to
already risking it by loving the man I'm with. Then to go and do that with the man that want me to sit on his beard. I mean, unless my man put it in the contract, we got a contract. It's not cheating if I sit on his beard like on an angle, like on an angle. Like it's not really touching the lip, the tongue not good.
Wait, but she said if it's in the contract.
Yo, she is.
Listen, relationships are like business, okay?
That part.
Because when I was minding my business, getting my you walked in my path and was like, this is something real. I'm willing to grow. I'm willing to see how we can do this together.
Are you willing to give your husband a green light?
Oh, you
I was giving him green lights and turned it red the minute he thought about it.
Yo!
I'm just being real with myself in here. Like, green. One of those nights where I come home and I'm tired, work 2 jobs, I'm finishing school. I come home, he talk about he not getting enough. I'm like, enough? Let me get some rest. You know what? Matter of fact, come in the bathroom real quick. You can just go ahead and go get some oral from somewhere else because listen, I'm tired. I'm not about to come home and be on my knees. You crazy? Even though I don't have to do it on my knees, but you know, I'm just like upset because I'm tired. You know, like I'm tired.
Yo, as soon as he about to hit that door, you be like, well, hold on, motherfucker.
Not even. He turned the shower off, and I came back and it was like, but when you come in, just make sure you smell good because I just want to. That's that cologne on that I like. I might wake up. I might wake up.
Shoot. You'll be like, okay, hold on.
Yeah, you know, let me brush my. I'll be in the bathroom sometimes, brushing my teeth with him in here shower.
All right, hold on. Let me fix my hair. Hold on.
Right.
And you know how you go like this, and you got to swiggity swag.
Yes.
On. You know,
right? Give a little out, give a little cute. But we going to bed after this, and it's gonna tuck right in.
Go to bed after this, right after.
Bianca, you late, Bianca. Happy New Year. But where you been, Bianca?
A whole hour and 25 minutes.
Bianca, right. This is late for you, bro. What is going on?
I'm sorry.
Welcome anyway.
Yes.
Listen. She been busy. What you been doing? We told y'all we been on time this season. We be here ready. We haven't been on no CP time.
I almost was.
I thought I was
gonna out myself. Okay, it's okay.
I thought I was.
You are here, Bianca. That's all. Yes. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Marie Lee was late too. You're not the only one. Don't worry about it, boo. She was late. She was a little tardy too.
I can't. Oh, but I want to. I do want to thank you guys all for joining the show today. You guys are welcomed back at any time. And if for the latecomers, this show was actually about what would you risk for love? And yeah, you can leave them in the comments after the show ends in about 2 minutes. And you can rewind and replay.
Run it back.
What she said, been busy.
Yo, they coming at you about this Christmas tree. Yo, your story has you, Bianca. Your Christmas tree, your wreaths, your garlands, everything. Set your table for the season. Got you.
Yes.
Don't worry about it.
They got you. They even got there's a cleanup crew somewhere in there too.
Yes.
Listen, they got it all.
Sweat.
It's a one-stop shop, kid. One-stop shop. They do it all.
Love it.
Very important.
They do it all. But at the end of the day, I want to thank you guys, and you guys know the vibes. You know, this show is on each and every Friday. I don't know about next Friday. I'm trying to be in New Orleans, you know, but I don't know.
Yes.
I'm trying to be
yes, to outside. I love this for you.
But I don't want the producer to find me because I ain't got no coins. Because nobody donate to Sex, Love, and Alcohol podcast Cash App, the SLA. You know, if you donate, then I can cancel next week and use that.
Listen, bring it in, y'all. Bring it in.
But if you like these two ladies, they can fill in while I can go.
Listen, I'm available. Can we say nothing for a word? I will take one for the team.
Gotta go out with the band in New Orleans. Hold down.
No, just bring me back some beignets.
Listen, beignets, and I also want the fried chicken from that one spot over there on Bourbon.
Yes, I heard about that. Yes, yo, if you see Gates, tell him, hey, baby.
Yeah, I'll be his third wife. It's okay.
Gates.
I think we all will be.
I'm like 3, 4, 5. I'm there.
It's the third wife.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Sure, you're just trying to be the one.
No, Listen, I've tried. We discussed this. We discussed this. I'm still trying. At home with my 3 beautiful men in my drawer. Okay? Got the girl Rose. You know what I mean? That's my side chick. You know?
Oh my God.
But
Oh,
just
God.
doing but, you know.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm risking
But,
it right now.
I love you guys. Like Rebel Jones, I appreciate you guys. Rain,
Yeah,
I appreciate
thank
you
you.
guys.
Thank
And
you.
you guys know we're here.
You.
We are here each and every Friday at 8 p.m. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And tell a friend to tell a friend. My birthday is in 12 days. January
12
18th.
days.
Let me put that
Bitch, if
on my
y'all
calendar, 'cause
know
I ain't
what's
trying to see
good,
you
y'all
at work.
all better be
You
tuned in on time.
Yes.
So he can give it all. Give it all. Like, please. Because she's gonna shout you out and talk about you. I'm trying to help y'all.
Listen.
So I'm trying. I'm hoping y'all
That after birthday show gonna be lit. So
Yes.
Tune in, because it's gonna be a whole shit show. Tune in. But January 18th is my day. You guys know me. You guys love me. You can shout me out if you have my page. You know, I repost everybody. I repost.
That's right.
My page is now private, but you can still tag. I'll screenshot and I'll repost.
That part.
Yo,
I was like, what the?
Yeah, I had some issues going on in my life. How to make my page private, but you know, even sex, love, and alcohol is that page is open. You can still tag. You know, I'll share and
she will.
I'll do it all. But you know, guys, I love you. And again, if you ever want to be a sponsor of the show, make sure you hit us up at Sex, Love, and Alcohol on Instagram or send us an email at chrissymore.bookings@gmail.com. If you ever want to be a part of our show, do the same. If you have any dope topics that you want us to talk about, please do the same. Hit us up on Sex, Love, and Alcohol. You can hit us up on either my page, Tiffany's page, or even the show's page with any kind of ideas that you may think that we should talk about that might be a good topic. And if you want to join in on that topic, just let us know. And we welcome everybody, any and everybody, to come and
But you have to talk. Don't think you're going to get up here and not talk.
And I want to actually, while we still have a lot of people on live, I do want to let you guys know we are looking for 7 males, 7 men. We are doing our Men Have Feelings Part 2. It's an all-men show where we give them the floor to express themselves, actually have the opportunity to be vulnerable and actually speak on everything that may be bothering them, that things that they wouldn't be able to say in a relationship with women because they don't get a chance to speak or have a voice of their own. And you know, it's so hard for men in this society to actually show emotions or show their feelings, and it gives them that opportunity to actually express themselves with no judgment and no bashing from women viewers or guests.
Safe zone.
It's actually a safe place for men to actually express themselves. And last show, it was kind of difficult getting the men to actually be part of the show, but after the show had wrapped, the amount of DMs I have got and messages I have got saying how awesome that show was and how men hit me saying that they want to be on the next one. The show is actually pretty good. It's still on YouTube. You can actually go back and replay and watch it. It's called Men Has Feelings 2, but this is going to be Men Has Feelings Part 2. And that will air sometime, I don't know, I think I said the last week in January. I think I'm looking. I think it's the last week in January we're supposed to be doing that show. And also we are doing our first ever live dating show, you guys. So this will be February 10th. We will be selling tickets, and we are looking for people who, single, let me put that out there. Single bachelors and bachelorettes, okay, that are looking
Well, and even if they want to add another,
there you go. Listen.
It's
spice it up a little bit.
We gotta open up our options.
Listen,
everyone knows. So we going
listen. We are doing a live dating show for single men and female. After the show wraps, we will be doing a speed dating for the people who showed up in attendance. If you have somebody, it ain't my fucking problem. You whatever you do after that is on you. Okay. That will not be live, so that will be private. It will be, the speed dating portion will be private. It's not be aired, so nobody won't be seeing who's in the audience, who's mingling or talking to whoever. Whatever you do is whatever you do. But the live dating portion, The Q&A portion of the dating show will be live, and the winners will receive a dinner for two on us, and provided transportation to and from the restaurant, from your homes to the restaurant, whatever, on us. And after that, the hotel is on you. Okay. The hotel is on you, but I got the
if you want me to set up the hotel room, I got you. I got
right.
You gotta pay for it.
You gotta pay for it though.
And but at the end of the day, the food and the transportation is on us. And I am top class, at the end of the day, so it won't be a shitty place. It will be a top 5-star restaurant. It will be something with class and elegantness where you can actually enjoy your Valentine's Day with somebody that you found love with. Well, not found love with, but may.
Honestly.
Yeah.
So not all expenses paid. You know what?
Everything but the hotel, my guy. Everything.
Oh, come on. And you come on late. Don't be coming on.
Like if it looks like it's going that way, that's on you. You know what I mean? But I got everything else in the midst of it. I got everything else. But we will be and the place actually will be in Queens. So it will be kind of in the middle of both Long Island, Brooklyn, Bronx, whoever's coming from there and far. So we'll be in a nice area, a nice place, and it'll be actually a really good thing. And hopefully if the first one hits off, it'll be like an annual thing. So if you guys want to be part of that, again, send us a DM on Instagram, or you can contact myself or Tiffany or the actual show, and we'll get the ball rolling on that. So look out for the flyers for that as well. But again, thank you guys for being part of the show and tuning in, and our loyal, dedicated fans and viewers and audience. We appreciate you.
We appreciate you.
We'll be back next. Great. Thank you guys. Have a good night.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Wow.